So we're always being told that on this style of electric bike, if you want to get good range numbers, say around town as an urban cruiser or commuter, that you should run the bike in eco mode. But is that realistic? What can you even do in eco mode? And what are the limitations? Let's find out. By now, this platform of the Surron Ultra Bee is pretty proven as being a weapon on the trails, even holding its own against the big dog, the Startwagen, and doing pretty well on the track as well. And then you have the road version of the bike, like this one, that is road legal, street legal, and did a real world range test last week to kind of show how it would go riding it as a motorcycle on the roads. And then when it comes to electric bikes, I reckon they're a pretty good choice these days for learners, as you can turn a lot of the features down. So you can turn the power down, you can turn down the throttle sensitivity, that kind of thing. And I think that's great for learners. And also, we're often told that if you want to get good range numbers and maybe use it as a, you know, around town, around the city kind of bike, urban commuter, that kind of thing, that you should run it in eco mode. But I've always wondered, is that kind of realistic? Is that a real deal kind of thing? Surely eco mode's kind of limited. So I'm going to do a few tests today. This being the road version of the Surron Ultra Bee. The motor and controller setup, it's kind of got a bit of the DNA of the most recent 2025 off-road version of the bike. So this is the 2024 R, the road version of the Surron Ultra Bee, and because it shares a little bit of that DNA, you can run eco mode in all three throttle sensitivity maps. So that's what I'm gonna give a crack right now to see what you can actually do in those, because I'm pretty interested to know. Because yeah, I think for a learner that's pretty cool, but yeah, if I was using this as a daily commuter around the city, I just wonder, you know, with all the limitations on the power and that kind of stuff, would I really want that? Because the whole point of doing the real world range test was to see when the battery, well, first and foremost, see what range you could get riding it like a regular motorcycle or like a regular gas bike, but also to see how it would perform when the battery was starting to get low, to see if there was power there if you wanted it or needed it. So I'll put a link in the description to that real world range test if you want to go check that out. But I'm just gonna duck in here. Come to a stop. Okay, so just over here there's a tactile button here you got that you can put it into eco, so you can see now that's changed to eco mode. And then I've just got to put the kickstand down so I can go into the settings, and if memory serves correctly, F2 that we just went past. Okay, now we're on map 1. I'll just let this guy go, do my head checks, and now we are in. Once I ready the bike, batteries pretty much fully charged. So this is eco mode map 1. So that's pretty mellow, but that's what you want as a beginner. If you're using this as a learner bike, let's get tucked, see what we can get. I'm seeing 56, 57. Okay, so I'd say around 56. This speedo's pretty accurate. We saw that in the real world range test. So this is throttle sensitivity map 2. Got to ready the bike. Keep feeding that. Okay. So that's pretty much the same maybe gave you a little bit more power. But yeah, let's try map 3. Just tuck it in here. Quickly try map 3. Okay, map 3. Kickstand up, ready the bike, check my mirrors. See how we go with this. So that's pretty mellow as well. I mean, to me, they all feel the same. So all those maps pretty much feel the same to me in eco mode, which makes sense. So what is cool is even on the fly, I can stick it into daily mode and then I can get that power if I need it. So I very rarely run eco mode. I run in daily, and if I need to go slow, like in the city, they have a limit of 30 now. So if I need to go slow, I just go easy on the throttle. I don't see the point in switching into eco mode, but it would be cool to know what numbers we can get range test wise in eco mode. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to charge the bike up fully, and then I am going to go into the housing estate that's near here, because that's about as close I can get to city riding, and use it as a kind of commuter low speed bike, and we'll see how we go. But yeah, this is the Surron Ultra Bee R, the road legal version of the bike. But yeah, like I said in the previous video, I think it's a good option for a beginner. I really do. I spoke about that at length in that video, but that was with it in daily, or you could use sport, so you got all the power if you need it. In eco, I think when you're starting out, like I did set it up for MVR2 in eco mode and throttle sensitivity map 1, and she really liked that, and it just mellowed the bike out straight away. So I do think that's a good option right there for learners. And also I can switch into daily if needed. So like now I've just dropped it down into daily because yeah, now I've got the power if I need it. Just coming up to a roundabout like this, I wouldn't really want to be running in eco mode here. I mean, that road we were just on, well, the speed limit there, that's like 60 along there, and you would not want to be doing less than that if needed. And like there, I needed the power. Like, it's busy, it's getting into rush hour now. Like, you want the power, you want it there if you need it. You don't want to be capped out at 55. Like, yeah, now I know the limit here is 60, so you know, I'm modulating the throttle myself, so that's how we do it, right? Anyway, we'll do this range test in here and see what numbers we get. And by magic, here we go. Doink.